Do I look magnificent?
Magnificent.
Hi guys, Stuart Allen and Amanda. We're out bushcrafting and just getting a wee bit of survival training done. You'll have probably seen in the video that went up before this, we were trying out a new wee kind of tinder method using cotton wool balls and tin foil, and it was for me it was a big hit. It was a massive success. If you look at, you'll remember, if you're on this video, pause it, refer back to that video and this will make sense. I used the crappy one of them and I think it still burnt for like 9 minutes and it was like outstanding. So that kind of reminded me to show you guys my basic fire pouch. This is just my getting a fire pouch basically. This is a redundancies pouch. That doesn't mean because I've got my fire pouch I don't have like a double lighter in my pocket, a mag block and fire steel in my knife pouch. Like that doesn't mean I don't have all those things. I do have all those things, but everything in redundancy. Do you know what I mean? What's the saying? 2 is 1 and 1 is none. Pound to a pinch of shit, my lighter would break, or I'd lose my ferro rod or whatever. But within this pouch, I've got loads of tinders and methods of getting fire. Quite a few of them, in my opinion, are surefire, but I'll definitely get it even in crappy weather. Enough waffle, let's get on with it. It's just in a basic pouch, man. You can get these pouches anywhere. Let's just crack this one open. First and foremost, I've got this humongous sword ferro rod. Got it off Amazon. Just put in large ferro rod Amazon. Within that I've got a really good striker, and then one of the wee glow in the dark snurker pops. So if I drop it, this will attach my to it during the day, the fluorescent, and then at night I'm not going to lose it. I like this because it's a good size, I can get a decent hold of it and I can use it. Sweet. So big ferro rod. So I'll put my kind of tools for making fire on this side, and then I'll put my tinders on that side, or my tinder kind of procurement. So my tools, massive ferro rod. Next one down, just a basic clipper lighter or bic lighter, whatever takes your fancy. Bright orange again, so if I drop it I'm not going to lose it. Good bright colour. Keep your eye on this because they can, like, the gases and that go down, so keep your eye on it, you know, check it before you go out, be sure. So yeah, a good clipper lighter. Like I said, I've already got them in my pocket. 2 is 1, 1 is none. So yeah, simple lighter. Next, I got this Life Systems mag block and ferro rod. And if you've seen the channel for any length of time, a lot of people aren't fans of magnesium blocks and stuff like that, but I don't understand. In conjunction with this inner tube, and I've showed it in previous videos, just refer back through our other videos, a mag block, inner tube, and this ferro rod is a surefire for me. Cut that open, put it down, a good scraping of the magnesium, about a 5p piece size, strike it, guaranteed it. Guaranteed it. So yeah, I got this wee bit of kit. I really like this, kind of cool. I got that out of Tizos or something like that, and then I just banged again some fluorescent paracord around my neck so I can just bump it round there, no problem. And all I do is I just ball that up. Obviously the rap just started, the rain straight away as soon as we started doing anything, but we care not a jot. So yeah, and that just lives like that. on there. Next, what have I got? Just a basic tea light candle. Top tip for that, lads, make sure you've lit it before you go out. Yeah, make sure you've pre-lit it, pre-burn the wick, because it takes much quicker. It takes really quickly, so that's much better. Again, 1 is none and 2 is 1. Another spare ferro striker there. A load of matches. These stormproof matches, again, refer back to one of our videos and you'll see that these are the life system ones, and we thought they were pretty good. We've done a wee mini test on them, dunked them in water, took them out, struck them, put them in water. Really good bit of kit. Next after this isn't a magnesium block, this is a, I can't remember what you call them. You remember how?
Mish.
Mish metal, aye, this is the mish metal. This isn't just a normal ferro rod, this is one of the mish metal ones, which knocks off the hot globs of metal. Good bit of kit. So yeah, this is a mish metal one and a striker. Next, let's sort of, again, and then just a metal pencil sharpener. That's really good with a wee stick for getting loads of fine shavings. I've done that in a video as well, for getting yourself a really good tinder. Really cool. So that's all my ways of getting it. So again, ferro rod, mish metal, ferro rod, mad block, lighter, matches, spare striker to go with that one. This also has a striker on it, which is a really cool wee thing. Just clips back in, so I like that. Methods of tinder, I've just got this wee sharpener there. Next up, bit of fat wood, again for Tissos. I think it was $3.99 and it was about that size. I just cut it in half. One's in a knife pouch and one's there. Fantastic. Next is these wee parcels. And for all you people that didn't refer back to the video when I said, what this is a cotton wool ball soaked in Vaseline, inside some tin foil. All you do is cut it with your knife to make an X, fold it open like a rose, get it all nice and fibrous in the cotton wool ball and strike it, and we had it burning for 9 minutes, and it was a crappy one we used, 9 minutes. So yeah, outstanding, surefire, really cool wee bit of kit, and it's made out of stuff you've got in your house. Everybody has some tin foil or aluminium, some cotton wool and some Vaseline, so that's really cool. Again, inner tube, you can bang it with a lighter, boof it'll go no matter what, even if it's wet, and again do it in conjunction with a mad block, guaranteed, cracking bit of kit. A good Opnal, basic Opnal high carbon knife, carbon steel knife, cracking wee knife, sharp as anything. These, you can get fantastic ferro sticks with them if you have to, and fantastic shavings, so really cool bit of kit. Also, I know you're not really meant to, every tool for its job. I've got the striker, but I've just found, especially if your hands are really cold and sore, if you're struggling, you can get a hold of that big rod, and you can get a hold of this, and you're gonna get some proper sparks with that if your hands are going down. Yeah, just makes it much easier. Obviously this tremendous weather's kicking in, it's spring here, can you tell? Next up, a bellows, wee pocket bellows. Fantastic bit of kit, really aid getting a fire, get it oxygenated, get the heat rising, fire triangle, all that good sounding stuff. And then more kind of a natural sort of sense. I've got loads of birch bark in here, a Fresno lens, and then in there also I have a load of char cloth. It's actually a wee metal tin I'm going to get. I've got a metal tin, but I was using it to make char cloth. I haven't replaced this back out. This would be a wee metal tin for making char cloth. So yeah, basic fire kit. I've got one more thing in here and I'm kind of trying it. I've jarred my thumb quite badly. That's one of these one-handed strikers. My leg, but I doubt it'll get me on fire. It's not very good. There you go. You need a hard surface to do it off, so I'm just kind of trying this. I don't think this is a very good one. I'm probably going to upgrade it. But yeah, so that's my basic fire kit. I've got all my tinders here, birch bark, inner tube, cotton wool inside, tin foil, some fat wood, a pencil sharpener for getting shavings, a bellows to help all that. Means of starting the fire. I've got ferro rods, mesh metal, lighters, mag blocks and ferro rods, stormproof matches, spare strikers, candles, and then a knife for processing things down. Basically, in my opinion, if you couldn't get a fire with what's in that kit, don't go into the woods. But that said, make sure you're practicing your skills and drills constantly. Because pound to a pinch, when you want to get a fire, this will start and then you're flapping. If you're used to only doing it in good weather, it's going to be a struggle. So yeah, that's the basics of my fire kit. It's not saying me wrong, but if you look back at that video, this is a wee upgrade, a wee add-on. So I'm always upgrading, updating, and interested in hearing what other people are doing to improve my own skills and drills. This is why I'm doing it. I'm not getting anything out of this. It's just sharing my knowledge and getting knowledge for other people. So if you like what we're doing, don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe and all that good sounding stuff. As always, I've been Stuart, he's been Alan, and yous have been awesome. See you next time.